Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel and today's video. So today I thought that I would, for Swedish word, just say some words that's the same in English as in Swedish. Obviously we in Sweden pronounce them a little bit differently and we spell one word that I can think of in my head right now with just one extra letter, but I will spell out all the words for you guys on the screen while I say them, and I will have the Swedish spelling of course, but I will start pronouncing them in English and then I will say them in Swedish. So the first word is set, sit, jeans, jeans, lime, lime, gym, gym, ring, ring, top, top, man, man. So we do have some similar words or the same words for the same thing. So I thought that that was a little bit fun. But anyway, last week I did not do a will I buy it video because honestly I did not feel like it, and I really wanted to do a makeup and murder video that I uploaded last week on Thursday, so I decided not to do the will I buy it video, and honestly I am pretty much unprepared for this video today. I don't have a lot of knowledge on what's been released because I haven't really been on Instagram a lot, checking the feed, checking Instagram and so on, or checking Trend Mood. But anyway, we are going to do it today, so we're gonna talk about some of the new makeup releases. So let's just hop into all of the cruelty-free makeup releases. So I'm just gonna scooch to the side. I do want to say I need to pull this down a little bit, just like so. Isn't this cute? When I got home with this shirt, Nicholas was like, I don't love that one, and I was like, I do. Anyway, I did not film this look. I did film it for Instagram, but I don't really know when it's gonna be up. It's gonna be up when I have time to get it up, because I realized that you guys often request tutorials, but I do a lot of tutorials and you guys don't really watch them a lot, so I thought that I would tone down a little bit on the tutorials and do a little bit more of these talking videos, and we'll see how it goes. We'll do tutorials of course, but we will tone down them a little bit. So this is going up on Instagram, but you can always check out my description box to know which products I used. I did want to talk about one thing that I know for sure that has been released, and that is the new Colourpop Honey palette. So when I saw this palette, I was like, damn girl, that's a really beautiful palette. I think that the palette is spot on. However, today when I woke up, I actually watched Rob Beauty Krista's video on this palette, and she actually said that the glitter shade that they put in the palette is not really safe to use near your eye area, so I don't really know why they put it in there, but I don't really have that sensitive eye, so I don't really mind. But I was not going to purchase this palette because I don't use a lot of yellows. I usually use them for my green looks to just blend out the edges and so on. I think that it's a really nice touch, but the last time I ordered from Colourpop, I ordered with my friend Stars Haul with Jessica here on YouTube, or just Jessica. She actually contacted me and she was like, hi girl, I'm gonna place an order at Colourpop. I just wondered if you wanted the yellow palette or something else, or if you're just gonna place your own little order. And I was like, order the palette for me. So yeah, I'll have that palette, but of course you guys know I haven't even gotten the blue palette yet, but it is incoming now. I do know that it is in Sweden, so I'm just waiting on it to arrive. That has been a total mess, but this palette is absolutely beautiful, and when I saw the look that Rob Beauty Krista did, I was like, I want to do the exact same look. It looks so fresh but still natural and just so freaking stunning, and like so, I don't really know how to explain it, but it just looks so freaking beautiful. So I want to do that as well. I want to just copy her look and do it, but I think that that will be kind of a palette that's not gonna be very much used in my collection, so it was a stupid thing for me to purchase it, but I just couldn't resist it. So the last time I did this video, I talked about the fact that Revolution Pro was coming out with a new collection. I didn't know much, but now I do know, and I've seen some videos on it, so I'm just gonna show you the collection. So first and foremost, we had 3 palettes. So one was a dupe for the Beauty Creation palette. And when I say that, people always freak out on me. They say, no, that is not a dupe for the Beauty Creation palette, that is a dupe for the Huda Beauty palette. And yes, you might be right. Like, sure, maybe they wanted to dupe Huda, but Huda duped the Beauty Creation brand. They came out with their palette 2017 and Huda Beauty came out with her palette 2018. I have a video on this. I'll go ahead and link it right up here in case you want to watch it after this video. I can link it in my description box as well, so you can go ahead and check it out if you want to. But anyway, it is a dupe palette anyway, and then I thought that that palette was gorgeous. And then the two other palettes is actually dupes of the two Pat McGrath palettes. And I will be totally honest, I didn't see that they were dupes of Pat McGrath because I have zero clue on Pat McGrath as a brand. Pat McGrath is not cruelty free, so therefore I never look at videos when people review it. I just have zero interest in her brand, to be totally honest. A lot of people think that it's the opposite, like Natasha Denona is testing on animals and Pat McGrath is cruelty free, but it's actually the other way around. Natasha Denona is cruelty free while Pat McGrath is not. So I didn't see that they were dupes, but I did have people tell me that they were dupes. Nonetheless, I think that they were beautiful, especially the one with the blue and the or the one with the blue shade. I saw Make Me Up Missa swatch the white shade that is next to the blue, and I was this close at purchasing it only because of how beautiful that shimmer was. It so got to me. I'll put a picture on the rest of the products that you can purchase, but we do have a bronzer duo in 3 different shades. We have 6 new lipsticks that looks absolutely gorgeous. We have a powder, and then we have a pressed powder. We have, what else did we have? I think we had concealers, we had 2 different primers, we had concealer pens. There was just so many things, and I actually ended up placing an order. Not for the entire collection, because I did watch Make Me Up Missa's video on some of the products, and some of the products she didn't like and some of the products she did enjoy. But I purchased 4 of the lipsticks from the collection. I was actually not gonna purchase them, and then I was like, you know what, I want them, so I did. They look so kind of matte, and they, you know, when you apply them, they're not like cream lipsticks. They kind of look like you have to like really press them on, like really drag them on. And while that might not be my favorite sort of formula, I think that they will be absolutely incredible for an everyday use. So that's kind of why I bought them. And then I actually got okay, this is gonna sound so ridiculous, but I did do a little makeup struggle thing. So if you don't know, Makeup Struggles is no longer available. She had a YouTube channel. She decided to delete her entire, or all of her videos, and I think that she is a phenomenal woman. She was just such a fresh breath. She was such a breath of fresh air. Oh my god, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but I really liked her. But she sometimes talked about brands that she didn't support because of different reasons. And just sometimes she got friends to purchase products to her from brands that she didn't support, because then she could say, but I didn't purchase them, which you might question a little bit, but I did a makeup struggles, I'm saying. So I got my boyfriend to buy this palette for me. He doesn't say that he bought it for me, but I say that he did. Take that as you will. By the way, if there is anything you want me to do a video on, a review on, or whatever, just let me know. But I do have that coming in. The reason why I didn't purchase some of the other products was because I was a little bit, they didn't really look my style, and then I'm trying to cut back. Totally doesn't make sense with everything I bought the past couple of weeks, but that's the way it is. I'm sticking to that story. Another thing we had from Colourpop was this little collection. I think that it was called like California something, California Love, which included a palette and then some lipsticks, or liquid lipsticks I should say. So it is ultra blotted lips, it looks like, and yeah, they had a coral mascara as well. I purchased the palette and I purchased the mascara, but I didn't purchase them for me. You know, as I said, my Colourpop order didn't arrive, so I reached out to Colourpop and they said like, yeah, it looks like your order has been lost, so they gave me my money back. So I placed a new order, and in that new order I did go ahead and put the mascara and the palette in there in the order, but I bought them for Jessica and not for myself because she really wanted them. So I don't know, to me personally this is a very dull palette. If someone would give this to me and say, here you go, do something with it, I don't really know what I would do with it. I have zero looks in my head, so I mean, it would just not make any sense for me to go ahead and purchase it. However, I think the formula is probably gonna be awesome. I think that if you like this color scheme, then I don't think you would be sad or disappointed. Oh, it's been a while since I filmed. A brand that came out with 2 small eyeshadow palettes is Nabla. Now you guys know Nabla isn't my favorite brand when it comes to eyeshadows. I have tried their Poison Garden palette, and a lot of people usually tells me that that palette was a dud because you guys have some of the other palettes from the brand, and those palettes are way better than the Poison Garden palette, and yeah, that might be true. But nonetheless, let's just ignore that fact and look at the 2 new palettes that they have. So this is sort of like a collection. They have 2 small eyeshadow palettes that contains 6 shades, and then they have 2 lip glosses, and I think that there were some brushes. Yes, there were. So this is their sort of summer collection. So this will be available on July 4th, but I don't have any prices, so I can't really say anything about it. But what I can say is that one of the palettes isn't really my gist, but this palette that has like the pinky shades in it is absolutely beautiful. They have some corals, they have that beautiful shifty pink duochrome shimmer. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now that I see the swatches on the other palette, I actually think that that is a really gorgeous palette as well. I have actually started to appreciate a lot more brown shades because I do use them a lot on my day-to-day time, because I have toned down the makeup that I use for work now. So it is, I have started to appreciate them a lot more, and I have started to appreciate less makeup, like less heavy eyes. So this palette to me would be an amazing palette to have, but I don't need it. I don't need the other Nabla palette as well. I do have a lot of palettes that I could dupe this specific one out with, so I'm not gonna order it, but I will say that it's a very beautiful palette. So something I was really close at purchasing was this from Jouer. This morning I got an email from Beauty Bay. I get an email from them every single day, and I get kind of annoyed when brands do that, because to me, I'm like, you are destroying this opportunity to send out emails, because this will make a lot of people just kind of unsubscribe from your email. So I kind of just, I get annoyed when brands do that. But nonetheless, they emailed me and I went to the website just to check like what's new, and I saw that this Jouer highlight was there, and I thought that it was stunning. Oh my god, I love Jouer's older formula, and I don't know if this is an older formula. I have no idea. I mean, I would assume that it's the new one, but I hope it would be the old one. This highlight is called Molten Glow All Over Face and Body Highlighter, and it's freaking fantastic. Like, it's so beautiful. I just want this, and I want to drench my skin in it. I so want it. I'm just like, can you please give it to me now? Please? Like, oh, I really want this. I think that it's super beautiful. but I didn't purchase it. I don't know if this would be too dark for my skin, so I feel like it would be a little bit like injustice for me to purchase it, you know. This is obviously available. I don't know the exact price. I mean, just go to Beauty Bay to check, or to their own website, but I'm keeping my eyes on this one. That's for sure. Linda Hallberg Cosmetics has released some new Fantastiks. In English you say Fantastic. That's another word that we say the same in Swedish. We say Fantastisk. So they are they spelled the same? Fantastic? No, we say Fantastisk. Yeah, we spell it with a K in the end, so Fantastic with a K. But it is the same, so Fantastisk. But there are 5 new shades, and I think that they are all very, very beautiful. I'm just gonna take out a little swatch picture. So this is what they look like. I super much want the deepest, like, berry shade. I think that they are so beautiful. And if you're known to Linda Hallberg, you guys know that you can use them for lips, you can use them for your face, so you can use them for cheeks and stuff, and that's what I would like to use them for. I would like the clear one as well to just put on my lips. I don't need it to put on my cheeks. Maybe like a base for a highlighter to make it like super pop, but yeah, they are available and they retail for, how much do they retail for? $23 each, but you can purchase them as a bundle for $115. But I think you can find them on Beauty Bay as well, and then on Kicks if you live in Sweden. So Iconic London has revealed released a new brow product. Have they actually released it? Yes, they have. As I said, I'm so unprepared for this video, but nonetheless, this is a must-have tool to get fluffy brows. It contains a wax, so I mean the tool looks like a toothbrush. So you buy this wax and toothbrush. Do I need to say that I'm not purchasing it for $20? No, I can go to the store and buy my own toothbrush. Thank you. We have some liquid eyeshadows from Natasha Denona to talk about. They come in 5 different shades, and I'll put them up on the screen so you can see the swatches and everything, but to me they are kind of the same, with one difference to the like super dark one. I would like to see something with a hint of green in it, something with a hint of pink, something with a hint of purple, blue, whatever. Just not all neutral. That would be kind of something, but of course that isn't kind of her vibe when it comes to her brand, so I do understand it. But I think that they will be $25, and to be honest, I have no idea how many grams 0.27 fluid ounces is, so I can't really say if that is a lot or a little. I'm not gonna purchase them. Ooh, when you see them with a flash, they kind of, some of the shades looks pretty neat. But I did do a little wish list on my Instagram, and I talked about that I wanted the Natasha Denona, like they're single shades but in like pots, and a lot of you guys reached out to me and said like, no, don't do it, don't do it. They dry up, and a lot of people haven't really gotten a way to revive them. And Glad Duraline hasn't really worked out. I've heard a lot of people have tried with setting spray and stuff, so it hasn't really worked out. So I would wait a bit if I were you. Melt. Melt, melt, melt. I have Melt on my eyes today. Melt has come out with some new highlights, or they haven't come out with them, but they have showed us that they are coming out with some new highlights. So we have 2 different shades, and I think about 2 different people when I see these. So the one that has this light shift to it with pink, which obviously suits light skin, is me. I'm thinking about me because that's a shade that I really go for. I love shades like that, and I would wear this hands down. And the other shade I'm thinking about is my friend Elieth. I'm thinking about, she loves peachy highlights, peachy blushes, so I really think about her when I see that. Like, I think about her and me together. I think that they look absolutely gorgeous, and who knows, I might actually go ahead and pick one up. Haven't really decided, and it all depends on if it comes to Beauty Bay and when it comes to Beauty Bay. And Melt is kind of new on Beauty Bay, so I don't really know how it is with the new makeup releases and such, like when it arrives, but it is beautiful. It just says coming soon, and I don't know the price, but probably they are the same price as the other highlights that they have, so yeah. Zoeva has also come out with a new collection, which you can see on the picture right here. It does contain a bunch of different products. This is their Summer Glow collection, and I have to say that some of these products looks absolutely beautiful. I think I saw them on Beauty Bay, but I haven't really bought anything. What are you doing? Hey, hopp. Hoppeli hej, tack. Du är så söt. Tack. Tack, tack, tack. Det räcker. Tack, tack. So let's just talk a little bit about the prices first. We do have the small eyeshadow palette that retails for $19. We have the liquid light illuminating drops for $22. And we have the soft sun glow light face luminers, which is probably like highlighting blushes. That is $22. The blushes, I just get like Hourglass vibes. You know those blushes from Hourglass? I've never picked one up because I think that they all kind of look the same, and I don't, you know, you guys know what kind of blushes I like. I like intense, strong blushes that's sort of with a pink hint. So the one of these shades obviously speaks to me quite a lot. I'm actually gonna go to Beauty Bay right now and see if it is in stock or if it has sold out. Oh, wow, that was a really good price actually. The Radiant Glow is available. It looks very beautiful, but I'm trying to cut back on blushes because I have so many and it's hard to even hit pan or to make them kind of that used. But I do think that this looks absolutely beautiful. But keep in mind, like, yes, the packaging is very, very beautiful, but is it gonna look that different on your face? Probably not. Oh my god. I kept this to the last. Oh my god. So this Monday, I uploaded a video with this palette. This is the Too Faced Gingerbread Spice palette. I got this from one of my friends. She didn't want this, so she sent it my way, and I did a little video with like new makeup I'm trying out, and I said that obviously I'm not gonna review this because this isn't available. And then the day before, I actually went to Sephora because of I wanted to check. I didn't order anything, so stay calm, but I did see that Sephora in Sweden had this palette in stock, and I thought, strange, but maybe they found one or two in the bag, so I didn't really think about it. And then the next day when my video came out, Too Faced released or revealed that this palette is coming back in stock. So I think it has to do with the fact that this was such a hit for them and that this sold so well and that people actually love this palette. When it comes to Too Faced, they're kind of hit and miss, which a lot of brands are these days. But when I have used this palette, I've used this quite a lot now, and I have to say that I really, really adore this palette. However, I have only tried this shimmer and this shimmer because I kind of loved the look that I did with in my tutorial, and I did that look for work like for a full week without the glitter and a little bit more toned down, but I just loved it. It's coming back in stock. I think that it was coming back in July. No, it is available now. You can go to Nordstrom. I don't really know exactly which sites it's on, but it is available now, so you can go ahead and purchase it, and I just thought that it was so much fun, and maybe that was like meant to be. So that was all that I had for you guys today. I do hope you liked this little video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you did not enjoy the video, please give me a thumbs down. Don't forget that you can subscribe if you want to. That really, really helps me out a lot. But there's no need, there's no must, no one's forcing you. So I'll see you in my next video, which is on Sunday. I have a new schedule, and yeah, I'm gonna upload on Sunday because no one wants to watch my videos on Fridays. So I'll see you on Sunday. Have a great weekend. Have a great weekend. Bye, guys.